Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing out there? What a lovely Sunday evening it is, and what an exciting time we are having right now. Just give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, and if you can see my slides, that would be fantastic. Just let me know that I can be seen and heard. We better bring the chat up so I can see it, eh? Chat, where are you gone? Oh, can't find it. There's movement in the chat, so I'm going to go with yes, you can hear me. Hey guys, so I hope you're able to tune into, for those of you who are eligible, of course, able to tune into the closed meeting last night. Many exciting announcements made there with where we're heading. The next 3 to 6 months are going to prove to be some of probably the most exciting of most of our lives. It definitely is on the cards for me. We've got an exclusive presentation this evening, ladies and gentlemen, on the Digital Doubles program, which is coming to a theatre near you very soon. Now, this is an exciting space that we're moving into. There's a lot of opportunity around it. Now, of course, this presentation was done a few days ago also, but it was 3 a.m. in the morning for us here in Australia. So it would have made it 5 a.m. in New Zealand, or 1 a.m. if you're on the west coast of Australia. So we've managed to talk to Boris and, of course, the other people to get them involved here so that we can get an exclusive presentation for us this evening. So make sure that you've got a pen and paper, because there's going to be plenty of opportunity for you to take notes. There's going to be plenty of good things going on. So make sure you are up to play with it. You'll be wanting to hit the ground running when this does come through to us. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Andrew Hawkes. I'm a member of the Presidential Council for our great company, NEEW. I'm also a president by status within our organization. I'm a Master Profi certified coach. I've got certified just over 2 years ago now, 2.5 years ago. And also a Genius of Finance facilitator. So I've been working online for myself for about the last 15 years on and off. I've made some success in that, and I've also had some failures with it. But the one thing, I've always kept getting back up and coming back forward. Now, I know the opportunity we have ahead of us that we're all involved with. In fact, I assume that most of us are involved. I'm going to ask that question in a sec. Has amazing opportunity for us. So what I'd like to ask is if I can get I really wish I could see that. If I can get an indication of who are here for the first time. If you're here for a first time, give me a 1 in the chat. If you are a returning veteran, then give me a 2. That would be fabulous. Thank you. Right, lots of ones. Fantastic. So you're here for the first time. I see some names in here that I know you've been on our webinars before, but that's all right. I'm guessing you mean for the digital doubles, which is perfect. A few people here coming through with 2s, so that's cool as well. Awesome, guys. We've got a good... Boris thought Boris is going to give him... Boris is a 1. He's never been here before. All right, guys. So... look, I could sit and talk all night. I'm very passionate about what we have, and I know this is an incredibly exciting opportunity, but I actually want to take the time right now to introduce the next main man that's coming out, and that's Boris. He is also a graduate of our Master Profi training. He's a qualified trainer of our Genius of Finance game, which of course is an amazing business simulator. He's a participant and a mentor in the Marathon 260, which is a course ongoing. He is a VIP club member, as most of us on here, I imagine. He's a member of the Leadership Council, of course, and he is the project manager for our data mining and digital doubles. So he's going to take the floor and explain what we have ahead of us this evening. Again, make sure that you've got a pen, some paper, so that you can take plenty of notes, because there'll be heaps of nuggets to take out of this evening. Boris, how are you this evening, my friend?
Hello, Andrew. Hello, good evening, Australia and New Zealand. I hope you hear me well. It is a big pleasure and to see you all, as Andrew mentioned. Thank you very much for the introduction. Yes, and the mentor, and especially working with the with Australian team, and I see a lot of our participants and people who I know personally and whom we working together during the marathon. It's a very big honor for me to bring this presentation for you to that part of the world. This is our number 4 presentation during this week. So we are going by regions around the world, and this week we are closing with Australia and New Zealand. Yes, definitely, and indeed, yesterday was an amazing information from the VIP Club and by Andrei Havratov regarding all the instruments that we have, and especially potential capitalization, and how this tool as a data mining and digital double could inflect us and our business and development in this way. So that's why we have today our partners, and let me switch the slide and introduce. Yes. Yes, so our co-partners, Alexander Neymark and Dmitry Radkovich, they are both here, and I know that Alexander is going to share the digital doubles bulletproofs. So let me introduce you the CEO of Digital Doubles Incorporated, as well as the Chief Product Officer at the Futurology Artificial Intelligence, from the previous experience, as well as a Chief Executive Officer at TiceDB Decentralized Database and CEO at Crowley Account Aggregation. Alexander Neymark, bring him to the floor and give him the opportunity to speak.
A big ecosystem, very big opportunity for all of our network, and I think it will be interesting for not just for understanding the opportunity, but this is really equipment for close a lot of deals now and in the future, and this opportunity can be for us one of the biggest informational company around the world. And now I can explain all of my slides. This is just 30 minutes short explanations, and after this we can go through the questions and answers if you'll have it. Okay, thank you, Boris, and if it's possible, please go to the next slide. Yes. Our company names Digital Doubles. This is our brand. This is our common brand, not just mine, but my and yours. And we all have this company, and this is our company. This company is the AI operator, and this is informational technologies company. And we have the interesting solution, and this solution about AI. AI, this is very, very big world, big, a lot of some directions in AI, and we have chosen the direction about communication, about negotiation, and about some sales process, because sales process is the root of any company. This is the base of any company, and without sales managers, any company cannot be and cannot have anything. And Digital Doubles, this is the virtual or digital assistance for you, and now we can understand how we can use it and what we can do with it. But firstly, I'm going to explain for you about opportunity about social networks. We all understand that social networks are very, very big world, and this is like new blue ocean. All of us understand that blue ocean, this is the marketing term. It means that a lot of potential clients, and we understand that, for example, in Facebook, they earn every year $1 billion just by the advertising for all of us. And some people hate some advertise, but we cannot be without this ecosystem. And for social networks, this is very big communities, and social networks can show some opportunity for people, and they earned a lot of money on this opportunity. And for us, we understand that if we will use social networks, we can get a lot of opportunity, a lot of money, and a lot of capitalization. And we can see that world has some social networks. This is especially world social networks, United States, but this is not just United States, this is international social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, and some Asian social networks, old social networks like WeChat, for example, in China. This is just Messenger, but Messenger and social networks all in one. And new social networks like TikTok, this is very good and very big opportunity on emerging markets for young people who can translate, who can show, their short video files. And if we can combine all social networks, we will see that it contains approximately 7 billion accounts and 7 billion people. And if we combine all of these social networks, we will get all of humanity. We will get the opportunity to connect with all humanity, because all social networks are competitors, and they compete with each other. For example, Facebook clients are not WeChat clients, and Facebook cannot connect with WeChat clients, because Facebook, this is a United States social network, and WeChat especially in China. And the second problem, that Facebook was banned in China, and they cannot connect with Chinese people, especially, except the situation that Chinese people went to Facebook and have some accounts. But for us, it's not a problem, because our AI system can go to Facebook, to WeChat, to LinkedIn, to Crunchbase, for example, to Line and other, and we will connect with these people, and we will understand these people. And after some minutes, I will explain about how we can do it and what we can do with these people. Next slide, please. Boris? Yes, thank you. About analytic and about a lot of content. We all understand that social networks, it's not just the humanity as a community and a community of some people. This is the biggest ecosystem of all of things and all of ideas of the humanity, because millions and millions, 100 million people per day write some ideas, post photos and videos, and a lot of chats in all of social networks. For example, we analyzed 3 big social networks: Facebook, the biggest social network around the world, and WeChat, the biggest Chinese social network, and WeChat, this is the biggest social network in the Slavonic nations, in the Slavonic language family. And we understand that only these 3 social networks has 100 million posts per day. What can we do with it? If we will go to all social networks with our AI system, and after 3 or 4 slides, I will explain about what can we do with this analytic. We will understand all of people. We will connect with all of people, but we not just connect, we will understand what do they want and what do they do, and what can we do with this information. And we understand that, for example, Facebook have their understanding about all of us, about our likes, about our reposts, about our some things which we can write on our Facebook page. And they mix this information between some other information, and they will and they will enrich this information, and they will sell it, for example, for some analytical agencies, advertising agencies, some scientific projects, and other. This is the good which our information about us, this is the good, this is the service, like service, which can, which Facebook will buy, but which Facebook are buying every day, and why they can do it and we cannot do it. I think we will do it every day, and we will earn a lot of money on this Analytica. And I will explain about how can we do it. Please, next slide, Boris. Okay. Some things about personal accounts in social networks. We all of us have some personal accounts, and for example, if you are sales manager, or you are an independent entrepreneur, and you have a small or medium business, you understand that you need to have in social to be in social networks, and to have some page, for example, on Instagram with your goods, with your some ideas, and with Facebook and with other social networks. But if you don't understand how can you create this page, and if you have page but this page is, for example, so empty, and how can you write some things, or how can you manage it? For some people it's impossible because they don't know how to do it. And if you go to some help, for example, some freelancers or marketing agencies, this is very expensive, because you have to spend at least $150 per month, and in some situations it's more expensive, and it's impossible for some people because they don't have this amount. They don't have enough money for invested for example, 2 or 3 pages, because you should invest one of this amount per one network. And if you have three pages, you have to spend more than $150 per month. And this is so expensive. We can resolve this problem, and this is more cheaply than this amount. And I will explain about how we can resolve it. Okay, next slide, please. Yes, this is the start about explanation about our project. What is this? What is this entity? What is the digital double? Digital double. This is the an artificial entity of your person. You can create, for example, for the start, very small artificial entity in our service. Like you can start the Facebook page on the facebook.com. We have the brain of artificial intelligence. We have the artificial brain, and you can create very small space in this brain, like the page in the social network, and you can educate of this entity. You can write your ideas, you can write your things, and it will be like you firstly about your behavior. Firstly, it can imitate of your behavior. It's the first stage. For example, it will go to social networks. It will go to social networks and write for some people, for example, in your writing style. Hi, I am Alex, for example, and I work for some I have some projects, and I can explain for you what can I do and what can I offer for you. And it can do it with your writing style, with your thinking style, and for example, with a special your mistakes, with a special for your some words which can use which can you use, and other. In the second stage, you should educate it more and more, like a small child. For example, a small child. This is the humanity person, but this is very a small humanity person, and you should educate it. You should educate she or him every day. And artificial digital double, this is like a small child. You should educate it, and after education process, it will grow up every day, and after some time, you can educate it all of your, for example, if you are sales manager, just for sales manager example, but this is, you can use it in any other examples. For example, for social sales manager has a lot of scripts. For example, some last experience about some last projects in social networks in all of languages. In English, this is strong case. This is our basic case, and in other languages too in the future. And you can write. You can go to your last experience, social networks, some messengers, some dialects in internet, and copy this and relocate it to our form for educate of your digital double. And after some time, during some weeks, this will understand all of your scripts. And if you have new case, for example, you have some new ideas for selling on new goods and new services for selling, you can create just 1 or 2 scripts with describing of the new things and new services. For example, hi, I'm Alex Neymark from Australia, for example, and I have some interesting ideas, and I can explain for you about my project, and not just please sell this good. It's not a good idea. People need to see some opportunities with your in your conversation, and you can explain about your person. Firstly, it's my advice, it's my experience. You can explain about your ideas, your projects in general, and you can exchange some ideas with new people. And after this moment, your digital double will offer some of your ideas or your goods or your services. And if if the person on the other side of the of the computer will have some question, digital double go to the neural network server and find an answer or some answers according to your last experience. This is next stage. And in the future, all of your digital doubles will connect with each other. For example, I have some experience in the sales process, and other, for example, my friend, all even just manager in another country, and we don't know each other. And he is in our ecosystem, and I am in our ecosystem, and we have the same question from our potential clients. It's just the one case, and but I have, for example, small experience, and I cannot explain in the this case for close this deal, and this guy in other country, for example, have more or better experience in last time for close this deal. But digital doubles can understand that we met the same question, and my digital double, according to my experience, will understand that I cannot close this deal, but he can, or he could in his last experience. And my digital double, when it meet, and it will meet, for example, the same problem, the same question, it will go to another answers with better experience and use it with my conversation in real time. And therefore, in the future, we will have the ecosystem where all of our digital double can connect with each other and can exchange a lot of things. And in general, all of digital doubles will be in all of our ecosystem of our company. And not just for our company, because this is the project for our community, and this is the project for some other communities, and we will sell it, and we will earn a lot of money in our projects, in our services, and our digital products, for example, and for share with some other companies. This is the opportunity for all of the world. And on this site, you can see that some cases, for example, go to social networks and find me some friends, and go and find me investor for my projects, and find some potential clients and other. You can choose any direction. What do you need? If you need to find some friends, okay. If you need to find investors or clients, okay, it's up to you. Why the social networks? It's like the body of human's brain needs to have an equipment to change the world, and human's body, this is the equipment for human's brain. And in our case, your digital double, this is the brain, but this is the brain without body. And social networks, this is the body, virtual body for your digital double, because social networks, this is ecosystem. This is the ecosystem with opportunity for find some people, for conversation with them, and for change their opinion about your project. They were cold clients or cold leads in the marketing terms, and they will be warm or hot clients in the future. And this is the way for change the world, and that's the reason why we use social networks. First, secondly, that social networks have billions of people, and this is very good opportunity for find it and for change their opinion from the cold to hot leads. And I will explain about data mining now. Please, next slide, Boris. Okay, what is this? Data mining, this is the another side of digital doubles projects, because all of sales managers needs to have the clients base, the base of clients, because if you have your own clients base, this is okay, because if you have a new product or new service, you can go to this base and offer for your clients who already trust for you. But if you don't have, what should you do? You should go to the street or to social network and find. But this is very hard process. And we understood that for spread of our technology, for distributed of our technology around the world, we should find a lot of clients firstly. And that data mining, this is the opportunity for find a lot of clients firstly, and on the second stage we will go to these clients. And for example, for me, what is the opportunity just for me? For example, if I want to be the part of this system, and if I'm going to be as the data miner, I can go to our site and sign up the new account, and I will connect all of my social networks to our server. It can be one social network or two my social networks, any social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, WeChat, around the world. For example, I have all of social networks. Some people have just one social network, and I can use my friends' social networks or my mother's social networks or my children's social networks if they accept it. If my mother accept or if my friends accept, because if we connect 2 or 3 or 4 social networks, we will have more opportunities than if I connect one social networks. I can explain. When you connect, for example, your Facebook account, our AI can connect to this, and it will go to social networks and find a lot of friends, and it will offer to them to add the friends to your page. And if you have, for example, 2 social networks, Facebook and LinkedIn, you will get 5,000 potential clients, 5,000 friends, 5,000 potential clients in your Facebook account. And in LinkedIn, we have in limits 30,000 potential clients. If you connect one Facebook account, you will get only 5,000 potential clients. If you connect 2 Facebook accounts, for example, you will get 10,000 potential clients. But if you are going to be as the internet entrepreneur, you will connect, for example, a lot of pages. Your mother page, your husband page, your children's page, your sister's page, for example, if they accept, and you can have personally 5 different social networks, and in one ecosystem you can manage and you can mine. I think 100,000 potential clients in one ecosystem, because our AI can go through all of these social networks and connect a lot of people and add a lot of people to your Facebook, to your LinkedIn, to your WeChat, to your Kakao Talk in Korea, for example, and other. And it will be like, this is separate page. This is separate. This is separate. There are separate pages, and in the typical and real life, we can understand that this is an independent pages. And how can you use it in one ecosystem? You cannot use in the real life. But if you go to our AI ecosystem, our AI will manage it like if this is one page with 100,000 friends, for example, because it understands that in Facebook you have some people who are interested in, for example, real estate. In LinkedIn, this is the people who are interested in, for example, financial products. In WeChat, cryptocurrency specialists and other, because AI can add for all miners separate people. If I added this person, another miner can add it of him, because we don't need. We need to add the friends all of humanity. How can we do it? 100,000 100,000 miners, 100,000 miners can manage approximately 1 or 2 billion people during 12 months. You can go to our server and add of your social networks, and our AI can work with these social networks and can manage it under your control, because you can see how can we do it, and you can cancel anytime, but you will not want to cancel because it is not just the service for adding friends. This is service for earn a lot of money, and I will explain how can we do it. Please, next slide. Okay, and about revenue and income from this database. After some time, on all of your pages, but you can add any new pages anytime. For example, you can start from one page just with one friend. If you have page with one photo, some posts, and with one friend, it's enough for us. It can be your old page or new page, but we prefer to work with the old pages, but it doesn't matter. You can use any of your pages, and you can start, for example, from one social network, and during the process you can add any and a lot of social networks. And after some time, you will have, for example, 50,000 friends in all of your ecosystem. Our AI will understand that which type of friends do you have on your social networks. Real estate, as I said, real estate specialists, or some services specialists, or financial and other, because we will analyze all of them very, very quickly. And we will use all of this ecosystem like it will be all of these people. For example, 1 billion people. 1 billion. We will manage 1 billion people, at least 1 billion people, after 6 or 12 months. This is not very, very long time. This is, I think, it's very, very quickly, because Facebook has just 2 billion, approximately 2 billion accounts, and we will manage after 12 months at least 1 billion. But if we will work more, we will manage 2 billion account like Facebook. After 20 or 24 months, we will manage 3 or 5 billion people, and we cannot explain what is the feeling how to manage 5 billion accounts, 5 billion people, because we don't have any examples around the world and any other internet products who can manage this amount of people. And after the, for example, after the start from the 1 billion potential clients, we will offer a lot of our products, your products, my products, our company products to this database. How can we do it? We will create an offer, and I will press the button, the one button, and after some seconds, AI will manage all of this base, and it will understand that in which profiles we have some potential clients for this product. Some financial products, for example, or insurance and other. We have a lot of interesting offers for the people around the world, on any languages and on any regions of the world, and etc. And for example, it will find potential 100 million people, 100 million people just. It will turn on the digital doubles on these profiles, and these profiles will go to these people and have some conversation with them. And digital doubles, as I said earlier, state that, hi, I am Alex, I'm from some country, for example, I'm from Russia, and I have interest and opportunity for you. What do you think about it? And a lot of other words in one negotiation process. And for example, 100 million people can connect with us, and just 10% to 10 million people will go to our link. And for example, 1% from all of this database, just million people will buy of our offer. And our offer will cost, for example, $100. 1 million people to $100, $100 million after 10 minutes or after 1 hour. And we will earn, for example, just from one deal, $10 million. We will get, as a company, some part of this amount, and all of other money will share between all miners. All miners will get all of our earning money in all ecosystem. We will offer a lot of deals because we will have the greatest, one of the greatest database around the world. One of the greatest. During 1 year, at least 1 billion people. During 2 years, at least 3 or 4 or 5 billion people. It's just our goals, and I believe in it, and I think you will believe too, and we will go together to reach on this goal. And all of this money will share to all miners by the formula that 80% will share with accounts from where we get where we got the clients. And for example, from my account, I couldn't find any potential clients, but I am miner. I will get another 20% because this is the motivation for all miners. Today, I can find any potential clients from one account, from one group of accounts, but tomorrow I will have another deal for other potential clients from other miners. But all miners will be in the motivation because you will earn more amount today or less amount, more money today and less amount tomorrow. And but any deal will rise for you, will get for you some amount. It will be just $10 start on the start, and $100 in during some months after the start, because this is a very popular question about monetization, and I will explain now. And for another slide, please. I need just 5 or 6 minutes. We will say not just the products, but as I told you earlier, social networks have a lot of analytical data, and we will manage all of this analytical data, because after the adding to the friends, we will see that about some connections of these people, about some likes, about some reposts, about all of their things and other. This is public, and this is legal. This is legal process, and this is public information, and we can manage it after the adding of the friends. And we will sell this analytical data every day, and we will share the money from the these deals for the all of miners too, like in the last case, because now we already have some deals at the AI company, but this is very hard this is very hard process, because social networks, this is the big ecosystems, and they spend a lot of money to their safety, because they understand that their data, this is their strong case for their capitalization, and this is very important for them to save of this data. And now I can spend, for example, 2 months or 3 months for get some information on social networks, and I can earn, for example, $20,000 per one case during 2 months. If we have data mining and big database, I will earn this amount, $20,000 per 3 seconds, per 1 minute. And if I have this big speed for understanding of all of people, we will be one of the biggest analytical agency around the world. We will sell a lot of information, and we will earn a lot of money. And all of our money will be shared with all of miners. If you are miner, you will get some money during the mining process. If you can rent, for example, you can leave this ecosystem. After leaving, you will not have. But if you want to be one part of our ecosystem, you will be in the. This is just the process of rent. You will have this base of people. For example, 50,000 friends. And you can sell your own projects, your own ideas, your own services to these people with digital double, with your personal digital double, and you can rent this base for all our ecosystem. And if we can get it, we will earn some money, and we will share this amount with you. You understand? Okay, next slide, please. I have just slides for explanation about the plans for miners. And you can see that this is very cheap, and this is very small amounts. This is one-time payment, not just monthly or weekly or annually. This is one-time payment, and this is very small amount just for setup of your account, because we have some we have to spend some money for setup for you, and this is amount for compensate of our money for which we will spend. And you can start from just from $100, and it's enough for starting. If you have an idea to add a lot of your family accounts or your friend accounts or your business partners, it's just the name family, but you don't have to add just your mother or father account. It's just the name. It can be that your business partner's account, this is $150. And if you are very big or very motivated entrepreneur, and you want to use aggressive strategy for buying, you can earn $250. It's just maximum amount. We don't have any another plans. For example, very more expensive, because it's just as I said, it's just for setup. And this is for unlimited number of media and unlimited number of friends. And on the aggressive strategy, with the aggressive strategy, you will have as I said, 100,000 people after 6 or 10 months. For example, now I have 30,000 friends in my LinkedIn. If I add to this ecosystem to my LinkedIn page and 2 or 3 other social networks, I will reach 100,000 people very quickly. And this is not just my dream. This is really situation, and I already have it, and you will have it very quickly after the start of our ecosystem. And can we go to next slide? This is the comparison between the market rates and our data mining process, because you can compare that the cost from $150 monthly and our cost from $100 one-time payment. And this is the cost from one account, because you have to spend money for manage one account. In our ecosystem, you can earn one-time payment for all of your accounts, and they don't guarantee any monetization. With our ecosystem, you will be monetized of your social networks. This is the biggest our competition, the biggest our advantages. Okay, and another slide. This is just about our team. You can go through our Forbes first article about our team, just for people who interested in what can we do, and for you, and what we already have during our deal of our business, and this is the link, and you can go through this link and read more about it. And Boris, if you have something.
Yes, I have a few words. Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. I appreciate that how you did. And yes, I will drop a link to the Forbes article in the chat. Meanwhile, what I wanted to say, guys, I've been looking through the chat, and there is a lot of people you are so excited and amazed about this opportunity, but someone is telling, oh, I can't understand what we are talking about. Well, I tell you honestly, yeah. So this is my 5th presentation, and every time I'm going deeper into the topic. It is something new, something I have never learned before, big data and artificial intelligence. You need to dive into it to get to understand it. Yes, but as a business model, it is 3 steps ahead, and Andrei is looking forward, as well as these guys, Alexander Neymark and Dmitry Kochin and Dmitry Radkevich as well. So we Dmitry, I know that he is here, and if we can connect him, he would like to say something, maybe in the questions answers topic. But regarding how it came alive, this an opportunity, I would like to mention and to bring this parallel. To bring this parallel, you know that in the NEEW we have a very ambitious goal, like 15% of the population of the Earth to become the co-owners of the companies of the global portfolio, and Andrei's dream to have 1 million millionaires on the planet Earth within the short time period. And when you ask from the universe, and making an order to the open universe, then comes the solution. And I don't know how, guys, you met, but I know that this is the solution, one of the solutions and tools for our company, for our MLCI business, on expanding network in the really fast growth and conquering, I would say, conquering the world. Yes, I know that Alexander has very ambitious goals as well, to be up to 5 billion people within 2 years, within the next 24 months. What could be sales in that database? This is amazing. And that's how these two visionists, like Andre is visionist, yeah, Alexander Neymark is a visionary as well. And of course, with the help of Presidential Council, and thank you, Andrew, very much for our organization and hosting us here today, so this tool comes live. So we are co-owners of the company. Yes, first of all, it will be available to the VIP club members. Yes, then we will take it like partly on the sales, some certain amount. Yes, I've been looking for the questions, and I can tell yes, these licenses will be on selling for the other companies as well. So on the side, as a business model, we could earn there as well. And as you know, the Academy of Private Investment is expanding and exponential growth. Here, we take it from year 2011 until what we have, what value of the assets do we have now? Yeah, so I would say this technology of artificial intelligence and neural network is 3 steps ahead for us to be on the top of the market. When it just will be done, I mean, yeah, AI comes to life and said, okay, we have it already, yeah, and nobody will see how the evolution of the social network, of the big data has happened, and we are all co-owners of that. So I see this as the greatest opportunity with the only time membership fee. This is such a great idea. And moving to one of our slides that is describing the data mining in a nutshell, how it is working, and afterwards we will be heading to the Q&A session as well. Yes, Alexander?
Yes, thank you, absolutely, thank you. This slide is just the one ecosystem, all of our function and our in one ecosystem. I already explained it, and it's just the equipment for work, because if you can explain, if you are going to explain all the data mining in one ecosystem, you should go and for example draw on paper, but you can use this slide for we already drawn for you, and you can use it. And last slide, please, Boris, is just our site. You can go through this site, and this is in English, and we will manage it after some time, and we will add more details and more opportunities and more some functions, and our email and our social networks. You can go and you can follow us, and after some time I saw that some questions about when we will start it. We'll start it during 1 month, and you can go through this any social network, any social media, and follow us for know when we start, and you will be the first people who can understand and who will know about all of our functions and features. Okay, now this is all basically, and I think that we will spend we already spent 1 hour, but it was very interesting, and maybe if you have some questions, I can answer.
Okay, yes, let's open up a chat, and
yeah.
Maybe if Andrew,
we don't have a special Q&A sector, and
yeah, so answers could be answered from the chat, but they're like flying away like very fast. I just see
you
some
will help
of them.
me, or I should go personally.
Mm-hmm.
What kind
well,
of
Rita, I see that Rita is hosting us as well, and from now in the chat, please Could you write only questions
in the chat? I see one phrase per second. It's very difficult to catch. Okay.
Okay, here is first one. Yeah. Could I just clarify when we can start?
I've already.
Yeah.
Please.
As yesterday it was announced during the July month. Yes, as I know, data mining is already up and running on the test accounts, and I have seen actually the screenshots of Alexander's 30,000 friends on LinkedIn. He is showing information, so it will be soon available in the back office as well, guys. You know that is happening update of the back office, so the button for digital miners and data mining will be integrated to the back office. First of all, VIP Club. Shane Mackenzie, do we have a contract relationship with Digital Double company, or is there a partnership with this company? Shane, Digital Doubles Incorporated, it is a collaborational company from New Economic Evolution of the World and Futurology Artificial Intelligence. So this is the company that we created together.
Both, yes.
Both,
we
yes.
Created together, yeah.
50-50.
Okay. I see some questions privately that I copy our voices, not now, but in the future, yes. We will copy not just the writing things, but your voices for voice conversation. Okay. Okay, how can I train my digital double? You will try it. You will try to use it, and now we started to try. I saw some of the questions for trying for testing. Now we will start the test for first 100 accounts for data mining and digital doubles, and after some time we will open for all of people. You will try and you can use it. About upgrade, yes, you can upgrade anytime. You can buy, for example, a $100 package, and after some time you can go to other packages. It's possible very easily. Okay, the contract relationship we already answered. Partners can raise their hands. What I want to speak and can unmute themselves. It's just not a questions. Not a question.
I got one private question.
What kind of computer specs need to install? This is SaaS service, solution as a service. It's not just your computer specs, and you can use any specs of your computer, just laptop or iPad, or now your mobile phone, because this is not just the node on the blockchain, which needs to be in the some hard drive or hardware in general. This is SaaS service, and you can manage it from your phone, your browser, or your computer to our server. In the future, we will offer some features for use your computer functions and your personal computer opportunities. It will be offer for get more opportunities and for get very big speed of mining, but not now, maybe after 1 or 2 months. Now you can use any computers. Boris, maybe you
Yes,
have...
I see. With the digital double be available to all VIP Club members, how many miners are you going to include initially from Pranay? As I know, it's going to be like partly by sections. So we start with the 20 test accounts, then probably wider we up to 100, but sales starts for all the VIP Club members at the same time, I would say. Yes, so no, as you have seen, Alexander showed us, our first goal is 100,000 miners. Yeah, so
yes.
So we can predict the demand on it, but if we are 1.3 million in our society, so actually, but not as we know, not of them are very active and not of them in the VIP club. So this is the priority for VIP club. If you're in, you can do it.
Our goals are well, at least 100,000 miners per first 12 months and at least 500,000 miners, and in ideal 1 million miners after 24 months, because if we have 1 million miners, it will be the greatest decentralized ecosystem in the history of humanity. For example, in Bitcoin blockchain, they have around 10,000 nodes. We will have 1 million nodes. It will be the greatest ecosystem in the history of humanity in general. This is our goals. This is very good for our capitalization. Any newspapers or any social media will go to us, and they will want to describe about us, and this is very good for our capitalization, for our cash flow, and for all of us in general. Okay, I can see some questions. What kind
very
of data
easy questions. I have two very easy questions. Can I use another language? Yes, it will be integrated afterwards, other languages as well. If we buy 100 package, can we upgrade? Yes, it is possible to upgrade step by step. Yes. Another, what is the process of making a sign up of a recruit? Does the AI make some few contact conversation when we need to take over with the conversation and make a presentation and close the signing of the project? Shane. So Alexander, maybe you can answer this better, so how it works.
Yes, it works very easily. You can create the initial dialogue, and because AI doesn't know what do you want, and this initial dialogue will go to your special interface for your digital double, and your digital double can use your last dialogues, or if you don't have it can use just your initial dialogues, and it will use our and other services with, for example, with the common dialogues, with some dialogues about the weather, about movies and other, because we understand that in the selling process, people can ask any questions, and for example, you will have some dialogue, but people or a person on the other side can see that have sad feeling or sad mood, and because the weather in my region very bad, and what should you answer, and what can you answer, and our server of common phrases can go to this understanding, and your digital double will use not just your initial dialogues for your about your project, but it can use any other phrases, and this is the one ecosystem, and your digital double will choose between your special phrases and our common phrases. About digital doubles in the future, in the very soon future, we will explain more. Please wait, and we will explain more after some time. Okay. Okay. I saw the question about type of data. For mining, it will mine any data from social networks. After the adding to the friends, you can see all of your friends' page data. For example, name, second name, city, education, interests, some things, photos, and other. And this is the same. Our AI can go like you from your position, and it's like that. It can use your eyes or your hands for doing or for understanding, and this is the same situation. And any type of data, but just public and legal, not some private data or some other. If you go through the dialogue, AI can understand it and can use it in the future, because this is yours, and this is not just private. If you if you're afraid, or you cannot, if you are not going to, for example, to use these solutions in some for some special projects, or you don't want to be in the part of some projects, you can set up in your settings in the personal account. For example, please avoid some topics, please avoid some special offers. It's up to you. It's just your choice, but you should understand that you will earn not much amount because you're going to avoid some topics. It's just your choice. Okay. Okay. Can I use the accounts of my friends? Yes, you can use, but with their accept, because it's just legal system, and they should be absolutely accepted. About upgrade, I have already answered. About send a prospects to the sign up page. Yes, Digital Double can do what you will educate of it. And if you place to the script, for example, sign up page for the registration on your project, or some landing page or page for explanation, it can use it, definitely. Okay, about package, I have already answered. Security risks. About security risks, we will use all security settings which we use in general, because this is absolutely legal project. This is United States company, and all of us understand that in United States we have very strong legals and very strong legal rules, and we use only very strong security saving settings and security saving rules in default and by default, and we will use how to say the settings, what the settings are existing in the market, and we will use all of these settings, because we understand that this is very sensitive and very important information for some people, and we can manage it very with very safety. Okay. I'm not any good at talking to or contacting people. How do I train the Digital Double? Digital Double, this is the digital copy of you. And you can use your social networks for find people and connect with us. And you can use it with your digital assistant. You will educate it, and you can start, you can turn on the starting, and after the start, it goes to your social network as with your page, and it can find any potential clients, and it can be there in the conversation process with them for close some deals for you. In the digital mining, you can start from the follow to some accounts and add a lot of friends to your account, and after the adding process will be ended, you will offer, and we will offer to your database, because we will have the big database. As I told earlier, you will have the big database of potential clients, or you will not have. If you don't have any potential clients, you can start from the zero, but this is very hard. This is very hardly. And if you want to be to do it more easily, you should firstly add a lot of potential clients, and after this we will offer for them more easily. This is the difference between these solutions, that digital doubles and data mining. About I think the does the digital double contact someone only once or more than once? Yes, you can use it for connect with 100 or 1,000 people per day. We recommended to connect not more with the 500 people per day, because it's just our experience. But 500 people per day, it's fantastic. It's crazy, because I don't know people who can contact with or connect with 500 people per day. It's very, very hard. For digital double, it's very easy, and you can have not just one digital double. You can have 100 digital doubles if you want. Some digital doubles for Facebook, some for LinkedIn, some for WeChat, and other, and they can be in the name it in one swarm. This swarm will go with one strategy. For example, some pages for forums and some public discussions, and use some different strategy. And you can use it for some different ways. For example, way for find some friends, way for find investors, and other. It depends that which social networks and which projects do you have. For example, I have some projects for find some investors, for find some friends, for find some potential clients, and other. This is different strategy, and I will use some digital doubles for this different strategy. This is some an independent directions for conversation. About Instagram, I've already seen that some of the same questions. Instagram and Twitter. This is the social networks without the friends adding mechanic, and we need this mechanic to add the friend, because after the adding to the friends, social networks allow to be in conversation without any limits to the conversation. This is very, very good. This is first, and second, after the adding to the friends, you will see more information in the page of your friend. In the case if you cannot connect with him or her, you cannot have more information, and this is very important. But we understand that Instagram is very, very big ecosystem for develop your business or for find some potential clients. And for our other project, we have another project with the New Economic of the World community. This is the smart marketplace Catimall, and after some time we will explain about it more. And in this project we use only Instagram, and we will start it after, not in the digital double. We will create the digital doubles just even for Instagram, but not now, and maybe after 4 or 6 months, because this is a very, very special and social network, and it's not just like Facebook or like WeChat or like LinkedIn, because it doesn't have the friend adding mechanic, as I told. Okay, okay. How far away WeChat, KakaoTalk? Yes, it's very important. I think we will add one social network per 1 month, and our first priority, Facebook, and our second priority, some additional social networks, and WeChat. Maybe after 2 months we will add WeChat and KakaoTalk, because this is the biggest Asian social networks, and Line, KakaoTalk, WeChat, this is very important, and we understand it. Okay, can your digital double be blocked or reported? You will be blocked or reported without digital double, because if you have very, very aggressive strategy, people can report it and to press the abuse button. And our digital double is very, very non-aggressive and very, very patent, very, very patent person, that we understand that if people will hate of us, this is not a business. And it use very, very accurately phrases, and this is not the selling process in general. This is the friendly constructing process. When you find some potential friends, not clients, but friends, and you will be in the friendship, we will exchange some phrases, some interesting things, and after this, you will ask of them about opportunity. You can use it without digital double, just personally, because digital double, that this is the opportunity for connect with 100 people in the same time. It's impossible for the human, because human cannot be in the 100 connections in one time. It's impossible. For digital double is okay. And people will not to press the abuse button, because according to our experience, we already used it, and we already find some investors. We already raised some monies with LinkedIn digital doubles, and we understand that you can go through our Forbes article, and they explained about some our last projects, and you understand better about how can we do it. Okay, can the digital double detect fake? One moment. Okay. Detect fake accounts. This is a technical question, because if you add the friend and this is fake, you cannot understand this is fake or not, because fakes has some attributes. For example, very, very beautiful page with the unreal person, for example, but the page without any posts and other attributes. And if you meet the page like this, you will not add it. Our AI will avoid it. And if you meet the fake account and this fake account will connect with you, how can you understand this is a real person or not? Like that, the people in the ecosystem who will have the conversation with our digital doubles, they will not understand this is a real person or just digital doubles, and this is the same situation. But if I had an experience that my digital double, my personal digital double on LinkedIn met the auto reply module, and it wrote some things for it, and I got some auto reply, and I understood that this is auto reply after the analyze, but in the process of conversation, you cannot understand this is a real person or unreal person, because it's impossible in general. It's very, very philosophical question. Okay. Can AI detect the message? Yes, we use only messages, and maybe you mean another sense, but I understand that message, this is our general equipment for conversation. Okay, about okay, and I should. Is Digital Double exclusively for us, or it's also offered for everyone out there of internet world? This is the internet company, and this is solution for all of people. But new economic of the world, new evolution, new economical evolution, sorry, of the world. This is our strong partner, and our solutions firstly for this community. But after using in this community, we will go to the all of humanity for offer some solution for them, because this is internet company, and this internet company was established for earn a lot of money and for grow up of our capitalization, and we cannot be in the big capitalization without go around the world for all humanity. But this is the part of our business strategy, and we will explain about it all time. Do you unfriend the people in the same business? It's just the same question, because the new economical evolution of the world can use it for spread or distributed their projects and some our projects. And if we go, for example, to some other networks and some other communities, they have some their own projects, but it will be not in the first stage, maybe in the second stage under our control. This is similar give bot, which I heard. This is not just a bot, because bots, this is just some automatically of a process of your messages. We have some solutions around the world. We have some bot solutions, but this is not just a bot. You will educate it every day, and after some time, it will be not just a bot. It will be like your person, like your digital person, with your things, with your typical, for example, features, your typical mistakes and other. It's not just a bot. It's just digital your person. Okay, are you guys planning to add more social media besides the listed? Yes, we will use firstly the biggest world social networks. Second stage, the special social networks for millionaires, for example, like investors, communities, Crunchbase, AngelList, and other. They have some special social networks just for millionaires. It contains, for example, 10,000 accounts, but this is 10,000 accounts of investors, of millions, and other. And we will buy the some plan, for example, $10,000 per year for add your profile to these social networks. But after they spend $10,000, we will go to, with our digital doubles for all of these people, and we will earn millions of dollars, and it will be a good deal. And after some time, we will use this ecosystem for all of important and big social networks, because our goals are 5 billion people per 2 years. Okay, we will contact your friends. It will not contact your existing friends. It will contact for some friends according, or some potential friends according to your settings. If you have some strategy, for example, people only in the cryptocurrency market, okay, it will find only these friends. If you don't have any settings, it will go to our people which social networks suggest for you. It's just a typical strategy. Okay, okay. Different. Oh, okay. One moment. I see the same. Boris, maybe you can see some interesting questions. I cannot see.
I see the question that is running up, or the same question not answered. I will try to find the answer for it. How will it differentiate between your friends who are already in you and those who are not yet in you? Well, Sam, as I see it, yeah, we all do common thing. Yeah, so we need the data mining for society to create our own database of potential clients. So it's actually does not matter are we are friends together with you, but it means it better for us if we are both on the data mining. So I see it from this point. So when we get 20,000 people, data miners from the new economical evolution of the world, of course we know each other, but it doesn't mean that if our social doubles will contact each other and have a discussion or recruiting, making an offer that something back will happen. Actually, absolutely not. So my vision is that we do not need to unfriend from our own society. So on the other side, I think it makes us more stronger even.
Okay, I will add someone. This is the analytical module, and after the adding of your page, it will analyze about your friends, and it will know that if you already added some friends in your page, other people will not add these friends, and they will go to other people. And our goal that all of miners will be in an independent connections, because our goal not just the same people on the all accounts. For example, 100,000 people for all people. This is the different pages and different friends, because in all ecosystem it will be a lot of people, not just the same people. About other languages, yes, you will educate it for your language, but you can use any languages. For example, if you know English language and you will go to Chinese community, they understand just Chinese or some forms of Chinese, and you should understand that if they don't understand English, or you don't understand Chinese, what can you do? You can switch the language, for example, with translator, Google Translator on other, and you should learn language, or you can go just for community who understand English, because if they don't understand English, or they speak Spanish or speak Chinese or just Russian, this community don't understand any languages without their language, because Spanish, English, Russian, Chinese, this is the biggest families of language, and people who know it don't understand any other languages. It's just the humanity tradition with a big family of languages. And but you can use, for example, another scripts, another scripts of another digital doubles. For example, if you are going to go to Spanish community with English language in the future, not now, but in the future, you will use the experience from another digital double on Spanish. We will get for you this opportunity. Okay. Mega Brain have a name. It doesn't have now any name except Digital Double. Digital Doubles is our brand, and this is our trademark in the future. And now, if you are going to name it, you can add some name for your digital double in general. But our Mega Brain is not just like Apple Siri or Amazon Alexa. It's just the equipment for business. Okay, who will earn $1 million? We all earn a lot of $1 million, and this is our common money, and this money will share, as I told you, for all miners. Okay. What are your plans to be in the top position in the new competitor company comes in the market? Yes, we will. I have a plan to be in the top positions, because I understand that after our good and very win start, a lot of company like Google or Facebook will invest some money for be in the parallel or for have the same solution. And now we spend some money for scientific research, and this is very strong research on some science, because I understand that if we are not just IT company, but we are the scientific community, and with this scientific research, we will be more stronger, and we will be on the top positions after some years, even just that big companies will go to this market, because they will not have the scientific base or some patents or some other, because they have to spend a lot of time for get it. And we already do it, we already have it, and we will have more opportunities with science research and other in the future, and this is our way. Okay, I have nickname DigiDap. It's just a joke. Okay, and nicknames. Okay, we will go to the some polls. Maybe we will create some polls for choose the name. It's good idea, and I think Boris we will we will create the passion that we can choose the name of this Mega Brain. It's a good idea. And,
yes, actually, this is a good idea for a society to have a have a name for the Mega Brain. Yes,
I didn't think about it, but thank you. It's a good idea.
Yeah, we have because I don't know how to call it in one thing. Yeah, so it's called AI, artificial intelligence. Yeah, but if it's ours, that works for data mining, digital doubles. So, but I like Didi. Didi is. Didi looks sounds awesome. Okay, let me see. Evelyn, thank you so much. Here, so they're coming already. People that, as I told you, I'm very happy to see you all here, guys, and that you have. I hope we answered your questions. Thank you for your time, for your consideration. Thank you very much.
I think it was very interesting.
Yes, for Rita and to Andrew. For the invitation of us. Yes. So I will have last question regarding from the all information before Andrew make a summary. I have one question to you. From all that you heard yesterday from Andrew's presentation on the VIP Club report and today's that we have revealed some inner information, how it's gonna work, the dates and so on, just drop me an 8 8 is my favorite number, as it like immortality, and yeah, who would like to purchase or is interested in the license for data mining and digital double? Oh, I see. Evelyn,
Yes,
Alan,
thank you.
Kent Murphy, Gary, Joseph, Andrew and Lucy. Yes. Thank you. All 15 new investors running. Yes, as we had so we started from the South African presentation, so of course, it is our report for us to know what is the demand on the product in our society to get an approximate numbers. Well, thank you very much, and Andrew, Mike, yours. Sum it up, and it was a pleasure to see you all, guys.
Thank you, Spasiba. Благодарю, Alexander. That was great. I'm sure everybody here got massive value from that.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Your energy is so crazy. It's so amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Look, it's in the evening here on this part of the world. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that will have a restless night's sleep tonight, just looking at the exciting opportunity that is ahead of us here. I know I'm very excited. I've got a much better understanding of it tonight, even though I've heard it a few times. I've just heard things as Boris said, you know, you hear it a few times and you pick up more. So the more you hear it, guys, go back. The recording of this is in the Asia Pacific group, and we will make sure that it gets up on the YouTube page as well. There is great information in here, and everybody should be incredibly excited about what's coming. The next 3 to 6 months, as I said at the start of this call, are going to be epic. They're going to be on fire, guys. This is the company to be with in 2020. Alexander, thank you once again. Dimitri, I think you were here somewhere. Yep, I see you there. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Boris. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Thanks. Have a great week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
See you online.
Thank you. See you too. See you soon. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Boris.